the Sao Paulo of Lima, 12,000 restaurants. Can you imagine? I mean, it's all about the food. I just came back, I'm saying, from Peru, and I was like a kid in Disneyland, to tell you the truth. I mean, every single thing. The streetcars that were selling food for the last 30, 40 years, and the finest restaurants that will charge you $30, $40, $50 in Peru, they were there in the same place. And, you know, talking to these people and all that, it was really, really, really interesting. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what is it to be a chef owner. As I was saying, I do have 2 restaurants. I opened my first restaurant 7 years ago in the city of Northridge, a hole in the world, still open till today. 8 tables, nothing major, nothing fancy, no liquor license, basic stuff, okay? And I joined the school in 2008, last year, and I decided to take my career to a higher level. Say, I got to take it too seriously. I want to be a chef. I just don't want to be one more cook, okay? So I said, okay, start here and everything, doing the best. Again, I really took it seriously, never been late, never a day, never failed to class, never whatsoever. And while I was here, I was, okay, I'll be a chef. Now I have this little restaurant. I think I need a better frame for my picture. I can go back to my restaurant, probably fire the 2 cooks that I have, but then what? So I started searching, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in. Went to different restaurants, extremely expensive to start with. Second of all, no money, believe it or not, I was searching for a restaurant without money. But then I found this place. There was a place in the Ventura County, okay? It used to be a sushi place. When I got there, it was closed. Everything was in there, but it was closed on a Tuesday. I said, why? Well, probably this is the day off. Then I came back. From here, I was leaving at 11 noon, driving all the way to Ventura. Quiet, without telling anything to my wife or anything, just, you know, trying to find the right place. For what? I don't know. Probably for nothing. So I get to talk to the landlord. He showed to me and said, look, this guy can't make it anymore. Everything is right there. And being owner already for one restaurant, I know what it takes to build a restaurant from scratch. It's extremely, extremely difficult. For me, I'm saying, forget it. I will never turn an office into a restaurant. That won't happen to me. I just won't do it. So I found this place. Then I took my wife, I showed to her, said like, yeah, fine, so what? Well, this is no, wait a minute. We're barely making it. Look, this is gonna be my restaurant. I will not forgive myself if I let this opportunity pass. And time happens, the will was so strong, and I said, I will sign the list, and she was telling me, how are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it. See, if the will is so strong, the how is just gonna pop up. And believe me, we signed, we didn't know how to do it, no money. And believe me, when I say no money, no money. And then friends, relatives came, show up, and they look and say, what's going on? I say, yes, I'm unemployed. I don't know how I'm going to finance it. Thank God, 2 months ago, I opened my other restaurant. So it's right now it's running. Something that I want to talk when you are thinking about owning your own restaurants, because there are chefs here that just want to be chefs. They don't want to have the whole headache, which is a big headache, be an owner. Deal with taxes, deal with drama, deal with, you name it, landlord, X. You know, always that I say is set your priorities. What are your priorities? What do you want to do? Are you willing to pay the price? Do you really want to have your own restaurant and start from scratch? Or you just want to be, like I'm saying, one more chef? So it's set your priorities first. That way you can decide what to do. Another thing that you have to think in this business that is also very, very tough. What are you planning to do to be above average? Okay, there's many chefs out there. There's many cooks out there, many restaurants out there that are just average, and they're making it. But if you really want to succeed, you have to do something about it. In my case, what do I do? If you see, I don't really advertise. My best advertiser is my satisfied client. So what I did is start talking one-on-one as much as I can. And believe me, it sounds like a tape recorder because sometimes I'm talking the same thing, but my client doesn't know. So I approach him and I say, how you doing? My name is Dante. It's the first time here. How do you like the food? Or what would you recommend me? I say, well, this, for this. And I talk, personal touch. It might not happen all the time because, again, I want to grow. I want to have many restaurants, but as much as I can, one-on-one. I seriously believe that a satisfied client will talk about 3-4 people about your restaurant. An unsatisfied client it will talk about 10 to 15 people about how cheating your restaurant is. So that's, to me, that's the best. Okay, talk to your client. Make sure you do this because you love. We talk about passion here a lot in the school. Passion for what you're doing. But again, passion is not from the mouth out. I mean, passion is right here in the heart, in your veins. I mean, all I do is think about food since I wake up during the day. At night, when I get home at night, I leave my house 7 in the morning every day. I come back at 10:30, 11 every day. Okay? I turn off the TV. Ask my wife, what do I watch? TV Food Network. Top Chef. Like, what the heck? All day with food and you keep watching food, you know? But that's me. I cannot fake it. That's me. So, again, if you don't have the passion, try to talk to people who have passion for it and try to wake up. Sometimes it's an ask, you just have to wake it up, okay? Again, it's a very tough business. Social life, zero, okay? At least when you start something. What else? Be your best, be you. Don't try to, I mean, you can have a mentor, you can have someone to follow, but be yourself, put a personal touch. Whenever you put that dish on the table, someone that knows you say, this is Dante's dish, no, or this is Juan's dish, because it has something in there. And fortunately or unfortunately for you guys, the food actually tells if you're happy, if you're unhappy. Whatever dish you put on the table will tell me if you love it, if you love to cook, or are you just doing it because you just want to pass by or you just want to finish your hour. So that's the good thing about the food. You know, it's a form of art, and put everything, focus 100%, and always work a lot of hours. I mean, most restaurants or most chefs, sometimes the most successful, they're not the most intelligent, are the most persistent, the one that is there, you know. So this guy is my mentor, okay? This guy is Mr. Gaston Acurio. He's actually a Cordon Bleu graduate from Paris. Back in the 80s, when he started studying, in order to be fine Peruvian, and I'm sad to say this, but in order to be a fine restaurant in Peru, you got to be French. You couldn't be Peruvian. This guy went to Spain, then went to Paris, then graduated from Cordon Bleu, came back, and start this revolution, this gastronomic boom that we're having right now from scratch. And what he's doing right now, he writes books, he just has programs. He has actually a school that he supports for very, very low-income people that actually walk 2-3 hours because there is no driveway. You have to walk on sand to get to the school. And it's amazing. These people just coming out like wheelchairs. So again, this guy is doing a lot, and I follow him, everything that he does. I got to meet him at this fair, and you know, talk a little bit, say, look, I'm doing this, and he's like, yeah, that's great, keep on doing, keep the hard work, and again, you know, there's a lot to do, guys. To be lucky, food is actually a primary necessity. Everybody has to eat once, twice, 3 times a day. And if they choose you, believe me, you're gonna have success. It's just a matter of finding the way, you know. And go out, eat, try.